What's going on? This is Omari, and in the next 3 minutes, I'm going to tell you why getting on Spotify's officially curated playlist isn't actually all that great in the long run. So every day, there are over 20,000 tracks added to Spotify. That's about a million every 6 weeks. So the days of thinking just because I come out with a good song, people are just going to keep playing it are pretty much over. There's way too many songs, way too much competition happening for that. So artists are getting more knowledgeable that they need to have a marketing plan in place. You can't just rely on having good music. Yes, that's the foundation of your career, but you need to have just as much marketing knowledge nowadays. But this begs the question, how do you actually get on Spotify's editorial playlist, or the playlist that Spotify curates themselves? Now, they've actually given us one way that you can get on some playlists that they have. You can create an account with Spotify for Artists on desktop, and I'll have a link in this video where you can go do that. And what you do is you have to submit to them at least 1 week before the release of your song so that they can check it out and see what playlist that they want to put your song in. So there are some pros and cons to this. The pros is you get some free exposure, some free marketing. The cons to it are they can pick whatever song they want from your release. So let's say you release an album or an EP. They don't actually have to pick the song that you submit to them. So say you wanted one song to be your single, they can pick a completely different song from your EP or album if you're not submitting a single, and they can put that in one of their playlists and see how it does. The second thing about it is they decide how long they want to keep the song in the playlist. So they can keep your song in playlist for 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months if they want to, but a lot of the times they just keep it in there for a short amount of time, and then after that, a lot of artists think that, oh, I'll just keep getting residual plays from this, like people will just keep playing it after they save it to their libraries and their playlists, but that doesn't really happen to the rate that most artists think it will. Yeah, you'll get some residual plays, but it's not going to be anywhere near the amount of plays that you get when you're actually in the playlist. Another thing that happens is you don't get to choose which playlist they add you to. So Spotify has thousands of playlists that they curate, and in all the 60 different countries they're in. So sometimes they'll put you on a smaller playlist that they just made, and yeah, they added you to it and it's nice, but it doesn't really give you much help in the long run for your music career. Aside from that, I've rarely, if ever, seen them add an indie artist, a smaller indie artist, to any of their large lists that have more than 1 million followers. You're pretty much going to look at, if you get lucky, you might get added to one of their playlists that has 80,000 followers, sometimes over 100,000. Like, it's really nice if you get that, but it's pretty much sheer luck if someone from their editorial team gives you, the green light that you're going to be in this playlist for God only knows how long. So the smart thing to do about this is to pair your submissions to Spotify's editorial playlist with your own promotional campaigns. These days, at bare minimum, you want to have at least 50% of your budget for your music career going to marketing. And once you have more music, it's more like 80% of all dollars you're spending need to go towards marketing your music. So there's independent companies, shameless plug, just like ourselves, who get you to the right audience and help you promote your music more than just getting into one playlist. You can actually set up bigger campaigns and continuous campaigns so that your music is getting fed to new ears and you're not just sitting on a certain amount of plays per month. And there's definitely been more than a couple of artists who have actually gotten on Spotify's own hosted playlists who then come to us after they've been on those playlists, or even during when they're on the playlist, so that they can get more promotion and for a longer period of time than they would as if they just were on the Spotify playlist. So a lot of people think they can do their music promotion for free, but like I said before in the video, to be honest with you, those days are pretty much over. You're not going to build any sustainable music career trying to do all your promotion for free on, just posting on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. It's just not going to happen. What you have to do is spend your marketing dollars so that you have a bigger audience, and then you can start posting stuff and people can just start gravitating towards it. Like, huge artists like Beyonce can just come out with an album and it gets its own traffic, right? But you can't just think because you have good music, people are just going to keep flocking to this. Like I said, there's over 20,000 songs per day coming out on Spotify. no matter how great your song is, you need to have marketing dollars behind it. So get serious, even if it's not with us. Like, we're one of the top ranked Spotify promotion companies on Google, top ranked music promotion companies on Google. But even if it's not with us, you need to have marketing dollars going towards your music. So check out the links in this video if you want some organic music promotion, and also the links to submit to Spotify's editorial playlist. And I'll catch you in the next video.